hell's going on with the train diner?
I mean, if it ends up being boring, it's boring. We're only trying to.
All of a sudden I got kicked out of my own business.
Yeah.
Go to the diner. Abby's there. She wants to talk.
Oh, let's try to see how she tries to smooth this one over because she's gonna get fucked in court with this.
You're gonna fuck her?
What the fuck? A bank truck got done over there.
All right, let's go. Oh, you're joking about it. Gotcha. I missed some of the convo because I was going to grab the food.
Everything's locked.
I'm actually glad we lost this place. Train diner sucks.
Oh, maybe she's not here yet?
Not for any other reason other than, like, I know, is she in there?
Are they in there?
Oh, she just opened the door on the side.
Hey. Hey,
Hello.
Vinny. Hey, Tugs.
Yeah, what up?
Hi. Yeah, what up? Hey, Mr. K.
Hey, how are you? How are you?
I'm okay. So, I can understand that you're upset, and I get that. And I just want to start this by saying I never asked for this. I was given it.
Huh?
As for what I was told from Remy is that there was paperwork or something like a partnership agreement that was to be signed and it was never signed. And I think she was a little bit frustrated with everything and she'd had
Frustrated
enough.
with everything. She never showed her face anywhere or did anything.
Wait, she
Yeah.
said that the contract was
Lazy
never
ass
signed
fuck.
from them?
Yeah,
You don't know
that's
what she's
correct.
talking about. There's money that was moved. There's agreements. There's things in place.
Yeah, no,
Sounds like she's a lazy
I understand.
fuck who just wanted to fuck people over. Dirty motherfucker. Keep going. Sorry.
No,
All of rage.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's happened from your end and with her. Remy's a friend of mine, and from what I gather from her, she was done. She was done with this place, and she was done with trying, and so she handed it over to me.
Wow.
And I don't know. There's really, honestly, not much more I could even tell you. When it happened within 48 hours, and he got the paperwork signed, and it was
Oh,
done.
have I ever even met this lady?
I don't think you met Remy before. All you met was Raya, but I don't
Oh,
understand
she
how
don't want to meet me. I'll tell you that.
I don't understand how paperwork could be signed, ownership could be transferred if there was an agreement set in place that, number one, Mr. K Zolo had majority ownership of this place.
Yeah, so I couldn't tell you. From all she told me is that all I know is that there was a document that was meant to be signed by all parties, and apparently that document was never signed.
Do you have her phone number?
Yeah, sure, I do.
You know when she's around, by the way?
I don't know personally, but I can get you the number.
Yeah, text it to me.
Yeah, sure.
She's a dirty fuck, huh? Ain't that a bitch, fam? And what about Raina? What's up with her?
Raya most likely won't be returning anytime soon, due
Why?
to personal reasons.
Personal reason? What's going on? Okay.
I can't discuss it. Look, if it's any consolation, I promise you I'm going to take care of this place. And I've been managing it fairly well.
Yeah, you're taking care of the place, but my boys got fucked out of their shares and
No,
nothing
I
was
know
done.
that. So if there's anything from a financial perspective of reimbursement, I guess it can be discussed with Remy. But I couldn't help you with any of that. Bank
Alright.
account was cleaned. I was left with 100K in the bank account. That was it.
He cleaned the bank account also?
Well, she's technically the owner, so she made a decision to take those funds.
So she took that money out without anything given to Mr. K, or
Well, that's why hopefully he can have a discussion with her and something can be agreed upon.
K, she also wiped the bank account over $1 million out too before she left and took it for herself.
I can even send you a screenshot of the bank account. There's probably about 150K in there. $152,214 to be exact.
Who signed over this paperwork and who?
I'm already almost done with dinner.
cleared it?
This is interesting.
Justice Wayne Price. And
A
including the
judge-
clerk, Aria.
Agreed that there was there a document presented that only Abby, the girl, had, that girl Rhea, whatever Remy had, and it wasn't signed by the parties, and that's why it was voided in a sense, and they gave her the full ownership to sign it over to whoever they want.
Us or anything, or talk to us. Maybe she gave a bullshit version of the contract. None of this makes sense. Seems like this was all done behind fucking closed doors, just behind everyone's back.
I can guarantee you she hasn't been around when you're around. I've only caught her really momentarily after the 2 a.m. storm, and that's usually when I'm majority of the time around. Just so happens I don't really have any
She never
responsibilities
reached out
today.
to me
So.
in any way, shape, or form. Didn't even know she existed. I could have swore Raina was the owner.
I thought Raina was the owner the
Yeah,
entire
based
time.
on documentation and paperwork, Remy was the official owner of the business, or the,
Was she on the app?
documented owner. Yeah, she was the owner on the app. So on the company manager, she was the registered owner of the business.
I'm gonna just say it the way it is, and this is how I told Zola he was gonna get fucked over, and it happened because of that shit that fucking Devonna fucking pulled on him.
I got nothing against you guys. I hope you know that. This isn't a personal attack from me to you. She was done with it and she handed it over to me.
Did she mention any of us having any share in this before, like at
No,
any
she
point?
did. She said that there was documentation that was needed to be signed, like a partnership agreement, and it was never signed.
She's using that to her own for her own fucking ammunition. There was no documentation signed. That voids out the fucking agreement. She was the party on the agreement that had full ownership. It was hers all along, and you guys never existed. That's exactly the way it falls, because nothing was signed. She's claiming.
Did you
All
get
right,
it for
well-
free?
No. Oh, sorry. Did I get it for free? Well, technically, yeah. It was just handed over to me. I
So
didn't pay for it. I
She's just
didn't.
trying to fuck us over then.
That's exactly what she did. Yeah.
Why couldn't she just clear out the bank and then give us ownership? What the fuck? What is going on right now?
can you give us 51% back?
I couldn't. I've only got $152,000 in the bank. If I gave you 51% of that, it literally would be what?
No, not the
75K.
money of the company. You could take all the money.
I want this place. I applied.
You said you started this
I
off. You didn't even want it. You said you weren't even
No.
interested.
As in like I didn't ask for it. It was given to me. But the thing is that when we applied, like when everyone had the opportunity, to
I read
approach
that like a
BCOC
book.
with business proposals, I applied for this place, and I didn't get it.
Yeah, but see, the problem is that my boys got screwed out over on their percentage, and now they're out of it. You own all of it. Now, I mean, it's basically my boys got fucked over.
No, I get that. But if it's a financial thing,
Because we put money into
then
this
it needs to be.
motherfucker.
Yeah. So no. If it's a financial reimbursement is what you're looking for, then it's probably best to just
How much
reach out
money
to
did you
Remy and
invest
see
in
what she
that
can do,
breakdown?
and see what can happen. But I want to run this place. I wanted to run this place since I was a manager going on 5 months ago.
Mm.
And basically was running this place.
I see.
And
Okay.
I have been, even now, up until the day that I got the keys to this place.
I mean, court might say otherwise if that's the case, if this is the route that she tried to go with it. So,
Oh, no, I get that.
Zolo's coming down here.
Just like you gotta understand though, right? Like you saying you don't. It's very convenient. Like from me hearing this, it's like, because I asked you, would you willing to give us 51%? And you said no, you only want this place. It sounded to me like you knew that there was a deal, and you kind of took it knowing there might be issue. So it's very convenient for you that she decided to give it to you.
I didn't know that she was in a position that she wanted to give it up. She approached me on, when the documentation was signed. Documentation was signed on the 17th. She approached me on the 15th. It was sort of like the afternoon of the 15th for me, that she was going to give the diner to me.
Why did it need to be 48 hour?
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's just, she wanted it done. She was leaving town. She wanted to get the paperwork done. She wanted to get it signed.
Oh, I see.
So it all happened within a 48-hour period.
I see. Okay.
I'm gonna be real with you. Nothing against you, but I smell nothing but bullshit, and I'm gonna be honest.
I'm just confused. And Rhea was cool with this? Because I thought we had a good relationship with her.
I have had a chance to speak with Rhea, and she was forfeiting her position in this place.
Really? Why would she forfeit her
Yes, sir.
position? Abby?
Hey.
You want to tell me what's going on?
Okay, what the fuck would
Zolo, did you ever sign any documentation with the whole
Why the
partnership
fuck does
with the,
Zolo
with the,
look like
the
that, dude?
shareholders?
I can't take it seriously with the black lipstick, dude.
Well, Remy went to the courts, showed him a document that you guys never signed, and was able to hand
I
over
think
the
she's most.
establishment
I think
to her,
Abby is
and
mostly
she ripped
telling
over $1
the
million
truth.
out of the account and took off.
Remy, that's never been around. We've seen her once. Yeah.
And apparently Rhea forfeited her shit? Which doesn't make sense because she was the one that was putting all the work in here, right?
Yeah.
In the document, you couldn't forfeit your shit. It would have to go either to the owner. So you couldn't forfeit your shit. It would
Yeah,
have to
you'd
go
have to
us
ask them first
before
if
you
they'd
sell
buy
to
it.
anybody.
Well, they're claiming, that whole thing